I have no idea if this is working. Alright, I'm just gonna see what the deal is. Oh, hello. Okay, so it is working. Hello, PikaCon. It's fine, bro. Aw, appreciate it. Kind of like Twitch with the, whatchamacallit? Raids, yeah, that's a thing. I'm not much of a Twitch person. Yeah, don't worry about it. Putting the right things here. The right layers. So that should be good. Let me know how the music is looking right now as well. If it's like too loud, if it's too quiet. Hello again. I was just asking about the music. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Is it... I don't know. Let's go, baby. Alright, cool. Hello and welcome back to another live stream. This one is mostly just gonna be, like, laid back for my own brain. Yeah, no, honestly, sometimes just streaming, you just do it because you enjoy it, you know what I mean? You shouldn't have to do it just for a group of people, unless you're literally making money off of it, which I'm not even making money off of this. This is just me working on other stuff, so I figured why not stream it. Where do I want to go here? Oh my god. Hi Void. How you doing? Just so you know, these streams are very lax, just kinda me doing drawings, maybe playing a video game here and there. But right now I'm just putting backgrounds in for my animation. It's definitely not exactly what yeah, I can work with that later. Slayer, honestly. Oh, hell yeah. What you drawing? I'm curious. Unless you're too busy drawing, you don't have to type it in the chat. Adobe Animate is honestly so annoying. Like, unironically, it's got some good stuff about it, but most of it I'm just not a fan of. It's so finicky. I don't understand why it has to be so annoying. Oh, Chainsaw Man. I have a friend from school who's super into Chainsaw Man. He's trying to get me to watch it with him. I'm not opposed. It's just that he's, you know, going to school right now in a different state. So I'm like, eh. Find out some other time to watch it. Oh, I forgot that couch. Alright, I don't need the object. Yes, an absolute dub. Although YouTube is telling me I have 1 like, but 7 concurrent viewers, so hey, if you're watching, I think a like would be appreciated. Nah, that sounded way too aggressive. You can like if you want. Making this take longer than it's serious. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Yeah, let me know if it's like too crummy. I'm rendering a video right now, so my rendering takes so much time. This background. Alright, yeah, PikaCon will take your soul. I'm not that I approve of it, but I don't disapprove of it either. Sometimes you gotta take some souls. Oh my god. Hi, Bryce. It's been a bit since you've hopped in, but that is also true. You don't have a soul, but it's fine. I have 4.35k. You mean subscribers? I honestly don't really keep track of it until it hits like the next 100. I don't know why. It's just kind of like the way but it's exciting. And my whatever, the watch time is going up slightly. I think the streams are helping too, because like that adds to the overall watch time. By the time I hit like January, if I don't upload anything by then the watch time will probably go down by a lot for the past 365 days. I'm not like obsessing over it or anything, because it's, you know, just happy to create, you know. But it would be nice to make a little bit of cash on the side just because. Why not? I had 4.34. Yeah. I think YouTube doesn't tell you the exact number. It's like YouTube Studio tells you the exact number. Which is a little odd, but I mean, I'm not gonna piss and shit over it, you know? Let's see. Lord. Adobe Animate, please work with me. Like, I like dealing with Adobe Animate better when I'm like actually drawing or like coloring in. It's like just working with the visuals or just like objects on the screen can be so frustrating. I'm actually probably gonna zoom this in now that I think about it. I did say a bad word. Sue me. know. I for a long time kind of tried to like not necessarily like make my content like super family friendly, but I try not to swear as much. I still think in like my main videos I swear as little as possible, unless it's like if I'm making a do yourself a favor on something that has a lot of swears in it, then I'll probably have a couple in there just to kind of like fit the vibe. But I don't know. What song is this? What? Okay. Sorry, I was not ready for Sonic the Hedgehog Take on Me. That's insane. This background. So look at that. On the streams that I've been working on, I was making backgrounds, and now I'm actually putting them in the animation. It's still not going to be cleaned up by any means, but it's still good to just put it in there first, and then I'll probably color in what I need to, cut out what I need to. I don't know why it's Sonic Take on Me. Well, I mean, yeah, it's like a copyright-free streaming like music thing. Playlist, that's the word. But it's quite interesting. Marin, what? Not now, just in general? What do you mean, not now, just in general? I'm confused. Yeah, no. Pikagon, do your own thing. You don't need to, you know, if you got something else going on at the same time, you can mute the stream. Okay. Let's do this. See if this works. I've not looked at the layers in this project in so long, so I'm like, what is gonna work here and what isn't gonna work here? It's mostly for the objects though. Like the backgrounds I can just throw all the way in the back. I'm just gonna mute that. That's exciting. Hello, Daniel. I don't think I've seen you around the stream before. I was double checking to see if I recognized your face. Nice to see you here. Please just go in the correct spot. Oh my god. Have princes? Oh, yeah. It happens. Oh, what a wonderful background this one is. It's just gray. You know, I'm like considering getting a new playlist, but also I'm like too lazy to go looking for a new one. This one hasn't failed me yet, so I'm just kind of like vibing with the same few songs every stream now. Good night, Daniel. You have a good sleep. I know I probably won't. Not because you're leaving. It's because I just have terrible sleep all the time. I'm sure the stream will go great. I have something silly planned later. Yeah, Marin, how is your sleep going? I heard it's recently not great, unless I'm just imagining things. Yeah, it is not fun having bad sleep. Because I'm like, I feel like I'm dependent on this. I have like a prescribed drug that helps me fall asleep. Because like at this point, I can only fall asleep with it. Which is prescribed, so it's not terrible. It's just kind of like, I wish I didn't have to do that. Oh my god, speaking of which, I need to take my actual drugs. Not actual drugs? That doesn't make it sound good. I need to take my anti-anxiety drugs. Almost forgot. Hi, Chris. Ugh. Make sure the meds go down the hatch so I don't get an ulcer. That wouldn't be fun.
We must be near the island.
Let's see.
I'll get you there.
Already take so many drugs, so you don't. Yeah. No, that's the other thing. I think you take even more drugs than I do. Prescribed drugs. I want to reiterate, prescribed. But it's still kind of like at a certain point, you're like, how many do I have to take? Right? What are the necessary ones so I don't destroy my kidney? Because I think that, or maybe I'm just imagining that. It can still kind of destroy over time certain parts of your body. Maybe somebody made that up. I don't think they would have made that up. Take 3? Okay. Yeah, that's to the point where it's like at the ripe age of what age you are. It's probably a good idea to chill with what you have. Okay, well, I wasn't gonna say it out loud. We're getting to that point where we're not old, but we're not young. Oh, Pickleberry Min! My boy! I forgot about that. Please, please, background, work with me. Just go, just. Oh, you got football tickets? That's exciting. I'm not a big sports guy myself, but I do enjoy going to see a game with friends. Just whatever it is, you know? Like, during our senior week at school, we just went to see a baseball game. It was fun. Except it was cold, so that wasn't as fun, but it was still fun. The experience was a good time. Oh, I did. Okay. No, I just changed some things. Pickleberry Min is gonna hit the big screen. Just you wait. I think that's all the backgrounds I want to put in. This scene. Probably gonna take a little break from this animation. Not super long because I want to get it done. But yeah, just so so everything. I could work on other things. That's what I was trying to say, but my brain decided to shut off. That should. I mean, I know it looks a little sloppy right now, but I'm just going to be doing a lot of cleaning up from here. Pretty much everything I need is here now. I just have to make it look nice. I'm still debating on if I want to do lip syncing for this animation. That's the other thing. It's like, I think that'd be nice. It would just take more time. I'm gonna see what I can get done at a certain point in time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I'm not gonna play the animation right this second, because there's like one instance where the music is a little, like, maybe not copyrighted, but it's still I just want to play it safe for the stream. But the whole animation is here. I'm just curious if anybody would have a preference. It's an animation for a series I'm like kind of working on. I didn't finish coloring that in. I'm gonna do that right now. It's called Trisection. It's just honestly about two guys hanging out in their like apartment, and they get into stupid shit. Or it's not even really like an apartment. It's like a townhouse. That's what it is. Let's go there. But this animation, it's like just kind of on the back burner. It's nice that I can stream it because it's not something that would be like super spoilery or anything. Stuff I'm working on or stuff I'm working on for other people. All right. See, sometimes when you just watch through, you gotta catch little things like that. As for the rest of it, I'll get there, but I'm gonna spend a little bit of the stream doing some like concept sketching for another series I'm working on. This one is supposed to go up on YouTube, the one I'm animating right now. I'm actually gonna, one sec, stream's gonna go blank for a second. I actually don't know. Nope. Oh my god. Now you can see everything. Can I just... How do I... There we go. Everything's fine. Yeah, I know. Marin actually got to see the video, or at least the like rough version of it for my animation final. I think it turned out pretty good, but obviously it's not like done. Make a new file. That's true, you do know who voiced it. Now I should hop back in. Look at that. Now we're at Photoshop. I'm still gonna close Animate though, so I can like not have my computer die forever. Alrighty, and there's really, honestly, no direction here. This is more just, comfortable drawing on a piece of paper. Just like warm up. Why not draw the characters that were just there on screen? Good hardness. Don't say that's weird. That's just what like the term is on Photoshop. Honestly, probably not, just because I have so many Discords that I already join. So it's just like so hard to keep track of everything. I know you said it doesn't really matter if I'm not active, but I feel bad if I'm not active in certain Discords. Me personally. Because for me, it's either like my direct social group or something I'm working like with. Otherwise, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It feels like it clutters up a little bit, but perhaps at some point. Can you draw Slumped Lagore? I don't even remember what character that is. Yours? You mean the D&D thing? Wouldn't it be funnier though if you drew it? Like, I can help. Drawing this so bad, but I don't care. Sometimes these characters just need to be drawn in a silly way. Publicly. It's fine. I like sometimes, honestly, I'm actually like pretty good with spelling, but occasionally there's these times where I will not get the word no matter how hard I try, which is why spell check is a wonderful thing. I don't know why drawing here, actually, yeah, I'll put the names next to them too so you know who's who. This is Briggs. And the one I'm gonna draw right now is Garrett. I'm getting ready to skip this song, but I'm gonna give it a little more. See what happens. Yeah, I don't think I'd be opposed to doing voice acting. I haven't done it in a while, but I'm not opposed. Is Briggs' first or last name? First name. You know, I considered last name there for a second, but I'm like, no. That's his first name. I know Briggs is like more of a last name kind of thing. I'm silly like that. See, like in the other stuff that like in screenwriting that I've been doing, like I try to give the characters like depth and lore. These guys, no, they're just guys, you know. Just kind of argue. And I think sometimes it's just fun to like have characters just be silly. And I am not doing well drawing. It's also because the microphone is in between me and the drawing pad. Not that I'm trying to come up with any excuses here. Videos of Pokemon Awards ceremony. Oh, I'm just curious, like what's the award ceremony for? Like YouTubers, Pokemon themselves? I don't know. That's true. Marin actually has some decent Pokemon impressions. Look at how stupid I'm drawing them. God. Let's see if I can position this better. You still hear me if I'm positioned like this? It's just like this angle is so odd. Oh! Yeah, that's not gonna work. Skinny though. Wow, it's already 8:15. Yeah, I noticed. I mean, from what I'm in the Eastern time zone, so you know, it's starting to get darker earlier, and I'm just like, I hate it. I'm not even gonna lie, I hate it. I like the sun. It's nice. Now it just feels like I'm staying up longer. God, my hand is already cramping. I gotta get a better drawing tablet as well. Or just like pad. I used to use my iPad for a really long time, but this is just more practical. Look at his big feet. His feet aren't usually that big. Yeah. Garrett with 2 R's and 2 T's. Why did I decide that? I don't know. So Briggs is way too large here. Comparison to Garrett. Give me a second. Scale him down. Yeah, that's good. Just needs to be obvious. Totally gonna change the mood here. I saw a car accident today. Luckily, nobody was injured. But that was like one of the most insane things I had ever like witnessed. It wasn't even that bad of a car accident. It just kind of like happened, you know? Like it was so bizarre to watch because I was basically the car. I was on the other side of the road. Or like I was driving the other way, but it was like right in front of me. And all I gotta say is stay safe on the roads. You were in a car accident? I didn't know that. I mean, I know of many of people who have been in car accidents. What happened? If you don't mind sharing the story. It's okay if you don't, because some car accidents can be like really just not fun to talk about. I don't know why this circle is like one of the most annoying things for me to draw. The OBS disconnected. Oh, okay. All right, am I alive? My OBS just disconnected, so it seems like I'm back in. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. But so you were in a bus when it crashed. I was actually in. It wasn't even a bus crash. It was just like it ran into a stop sign and like it broke the front of the bus glass. But I was in the back, dude. I was playing Angry Birds in the back. I didn't care. Like that wasn't really even close to traumatic. Like that what I just witnessed today was like way scarier, even though it wasn't even like huge deal. It was just like a big truck turning into like oncoming traffic. I wouldn't even say like any car was going over 25 miles per hour though. I sound funny? Oh god. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. So should I just keep the microphone like right in front of me and I should just not move? I need to get a new mic. This one works, but it's not like amazing. It's crazy. Some kid broke his arm? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Like, it could be worse, but that's not good. Assuming there was a lawsuit involved after that one. Ow. I think there was a lawsuit involved with the one I was in. It wasn't even that bad. I mean, I don't know any specifics. I just remember I was playing Angry Birds and I didn't really care. And like a teacher got mad at me because I didn't care. Like I was kind of treating it like a joke, which wasn't the coolest thing of me to do, but also nobody was hurt. Like some kids were crying, but it really was not that bad. maybe I'm just soulless, you know? Oh my god. Okay, so it wasn't. No, that makes more sense then. How there was no lawsuit. My bus driver was very hungover. And he was a dick, anyways. Like, I don't like to say that about a lot of people, especially if I don't know them very well. But like, I remember as a kid, like just trying to have even tiny bits of conversation with him, and he just would not even speak. Then when a kid was doing something like misbehaving, he would just aggressively yell at the kid. Love public school transportation. Still sound wonky? So am I like moving in and out? How do I sound wonky? I'm just curious. Hi, Chris. I'm trying to discover what's wrong with my audio. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me know if that's better. I had my AC on, but it wasn't like pointing directly at the mic. I sound like a robot? No worries, Chris. Yeah, let me know. Did you just send me a video of what it sounds like? I did get disconnected briefly. Let me, you know what? Hold on, let me try one thing. How about that? I did unplug and replug my mic in. I just don't want to turn off OBS because then it'll just stop the stream. But I may just have to restart OBS. Oh, it is better. Okay, cool. So maybe the microphone just is pooping itself. Alright. Yep, I need a new microphone. But I'm not like in a super rush to have it yet. Alright, that'll do for now. There's the characters in the animation. We got Briggs, Garrett, and Melody. Melody is a boombox. Like a ghost in a boombox. And that's all the lore that you got right now. Let me... Oh, mallets? Yeah, like instrumental skills, like playing the mallets is very different from playing like snare drum. Anybody who I don't know in person here, do you play an instrument? I'm just curious. Because music is a very big part of my life, and I'm always excited to hear if other people are like involved in some way. I'm also gonna get a drawing in a second. Just finding some references. Ghost in a boombox? Yeah. The reason why you're not getting as much lore is because there is no more lore. At least right now. I'm just trying to find. Okay. Yeah, that's still not great. Accidentally hit the microphone. Apologies. Okay. You're more of a sport guy? That's fair. A lot of my family members are super into sports. Which is why when I was in high school and I played at like pep games, or like played music at football games, it was a nice combo. I'm actually going to try and mix up my style a little bit here. I usually just kind of go for the drawing. This time I'm actually gonna try and go for good old-fashioned like outline into actual drawing. So it's gonna look a little weird at first. Yeah, even the people I know in the chat, feel free to say what instrument you play. I started drawing it like the way I usually do. I gotta get used to not doing that. Play the mayonnaise. That is a good instrument. You know what? Like I kind of came to the realization recently because I'm watching Adventure Time right now because I never really like actually watched that when I was a kid. I watched like a good amount of episodes, but I didn't really like. It wasn't one of my top shows growing up, and I just kind of came to the realization that there's a lot of those shows that people just don't grow up with now. I mean, Fiona Cake is out now. I'm changing the song, goddammit. That's probably fine. Oh, it replayed. Oh, wait, is it not just a part of the song. Are you serious? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, am I back? Do I sound all right? That's basically the question I'm asking. Oh, you said it was normal. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, my bad. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, there's people who just didn't grow up watching what I was watching, which is such a weird thought. But it's not just that, it's other things too. It's just like I'm super into like television. You said you watch, yeah, Amazing World of Gumball. That is a phenomenal show. I need to like actually sit down and watch that as well. I'm the kind of guy now where, oh, okay. Name that okay. I'm the kind of guy that needs to like watch it all the way through now, because I feel like then I won't have a good enough critique of it afterwards. Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. But that's the kind of show. The Amazing World of Gumball seems like just the perfect kids show, and not like because it appeals to kids, because it's just good. It's just really good. Well, you've watched all of it. I know, right? I am a boomer. Early SpongeBob is also very, very good. But I try to mix up stuff I watch. So right now, or before, in like early September, I was watching the One Piece live action because I have a friend who's super into One Piece and I don't want to watch all of it. And I'm also not huge into anime, even though my favorite show is in anime, it's Attack on Titan, but I've only seen 2. Then after that I watched like a really, really weird, raunchy like live action show it was like a docu-series, How To with John Wilson. Very, very good. It was just weird. Oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah. And you're right, the Amazing World of Gumball really does resonate with like everybody. It's kind of impressive, honestly. It started off like a regular kids show, I remember. And I didn't remember anything super special about it, but it like, then I saw clips afterwards and I'm like, why is this show amazing? Like, yeah, I'm impressed. And Avatar: The Last Airbender is an interesting one. It was very much, it is such a good show, but it was so hard to like find a good way to watch it. At least I thought there was always a difficult way to watch it, like growing up. So I never really felt like inclined to find a way to watch all the episodes. But then it came out on Netflix in the middle of COVID. We did like a watch party, me, some people in college. That was fun. Got to experience it with people who have already experienced it before. Yeah, I know there were marathons. I think I had the attention span to sit through all those episodes. Not to mention, my parents would not let me sit in front of a TV for that long. They let me play a lot of video games, but that was more just because, like, they could, you know, make me turn it off whenever. It's easier to, like, walk away from a video game and come back to it later. Like with a cartoon, you know, it's running. That's it. That's the way it is. Dragon Ball Z Kai. How... Chris, can you tell me how that's like different from regular Dragon Ball Z? Because, like, truthfully, I am just not cultured when it comes to, like, anime stuff. I'm only recently watching certain stuff. What website? I'm just, yeah, what, like the Nickelodeon website? Alright, yeah, that's similar. Kai is a version with better animation, cuts a lot of the filler from the original release. Oh, interesting. So it's like the same show, but like easier for people to like digest, basically. Honestly, certain shows should probably do that. I think Adventure Time would really benefit from that. Because I'm loving it right now. Not sponsored by McDonald's, but it is like there's a lot of stupid BS that just kind of happens, you know, and like it's not important, but that's definitely because Cartoon Network just milked it for all of its worth. Just made them have a bunch of episodes in like short succession. So like when they were important episodes, they were like 11 minutes long, right? And they needed more time to breathe. But there was also just a bunch of them. Yet they still made it really good, in my opinion. I'm only on season 5? I don't know. Something along those lines. Oh, yeah, no, I am, because I just finished the season 4 finale, which was very good. Do I want to follow this, like, super close? By cutting a lot of the filler is more true to the original manga. Yeah, I think that would make more sense for like shows to do that more often. Then like people who don't want to watch everything, you know, don't have to watch everything. I know that's the thing with like One Piece, right? That like people love it, but it's like 1 million episodes, so like it's just a commitment. Can somebody actually look that up for me? How many episodes of One Piece is there? It's a pretty piano. Alright, this notification is kind of bothering me. I hope this is on my second monitor. Thank God. Okay. It's on Discord. Really? Okay. Yeah, I just party crasher stuff. I think I submitted a video with fixes, but the fixes weren't like quite up to par. Or not up to par, what am I saying? I just left in like blank spaces without meaning to. So I'm rendering something right now, which hopefully will work out all right. I should actually check up on that as well. Sorry, I'm making a bunch of random movements here, but I just want to double check how that's looking. I should have enough space. Yeah, I'm running out of free disk space for this rendering right now, but we'll see what happens. We may get interrupted by the video I'm gonna edit next briefly. Ah, shit. Well, spoilers. Dragon Ball Z Kai is 167 episodes. Oh, you're coming back with a hot take. Anime is mid. I would have agreed with you for a very long time there. I will definitely say, because like my thing with anime was that like everybody was always saying like, oh, it's its own genre, you know, like it's the blah. People need to stop like just attaching things to other things, because like my first anime I ever like actually sat through all the way through was Attack on Titan. Was it really my senior year of college? Yeah, I think it was like early senior year. Where am I going with this? You just kind of have to like take each piece of art as like at face value, because there are certain things that are very clearly just trying to like appease to that kind of audience. And then there's other things that are just created in that kind of style and is like amazing. Like you know, Attack on Titan I think is a phenomenal show. And it just so happened that it was made in that kind of style. It was made as an anime based on a manga. But there are others that like kind of parody it, right? I haven't seen One Punch Man, but I've heard that's great. And not because it's like super lore filled or whatever, it's just that it's like a great show. I'm not very anime like, what's the word? I'm not super cultured when it comes to like anime stuff, so I may think of something else like yeah, like I'll say this about like music too, right? There's a bunch of different genres, and honestly, I feel like it's kind of rude to just be like, oh, hey, this genre sucks. It's not that that genre sucks, it's just that you don't really like a lot of the stuff that is in that genre. Oh my god, his pants are so high here. Sorry. Hopefully you see what I mean. I think, because I had that mindset for a long time about anime, where I was like, it's not good. Oh my god, what is this music? Oh, well that's different. The thing you're saying, Pete. Go on. I need to switch this. It's always a Sonic music, I'm telling you. People will say they like all music except for country and rap are so stinky. And I used to say that. But then I realized that there's some country and some rap that's really good. It's just that, like, it's so... Those are the kind of genres that are just... have a lot of artists who do the same thing. And I mean, that's not completely a bad thing. It's just kind of like... people should just find ways to, you know, be a little more creative. Doesn't mean it's bad, you know? You're gonna pause the frame. Well, there isn't much to learn out of it. It's a Red Falcon video. Usually like streams stuff he's gonna post anyways, so the new video coming out, which I worked on it, but my cut didn't make the final cut. But I still got some, he included some of my edits. I do not want to know how to build a character. D&D, thank you. Alright, come on, go away. I don't like technically edit for him right now. Somebody else who actually just hopped in the, I'm not sure if he's still here, Void, a few of us got selected to work on like a video as like an editing opportunity. My video did not make the cut, but yeah, no, he still liked what I had. So some of my clips are going to be included in the final vid. And I'm very happy for the other editor because now we're like in a group chat right now where we get to look at each other's stuff and talk about it. It's so cool. Yeah, no, Red Falcon, he just kind of like, I don't even watch his stuff as much. But I used to watch a lot of like his older, not older content, but like the stuff where he was with other people in the call, like the Mario Maker stuff. And I just watched one of his recent videos. It was like, oh, we're looking for video editors, so I signed up the application. Seemed like my application lined up pretty well. You know, I work for Party Crashers, so he gave me an editing opportunity. And he's giving me another one, so it's exciting. What, Marin, what are you saying? I have an email? I do have an email. What do you mean? Oh, I don't... I'm not like... Okay, so technically I edit for Party Crashers, right? But I'm like Nick's editor. Occasionally, Sophist's editor as well. But like, I'm not like one of Eevee's editors. It's more like I'm just... I've worked on a couple of videos for him. But, you know, yeah, no, I don't like talk to the Party Crashers frequently, but me and Brent had this whole thing recently where his audio was messed up, but it was really just Premiere being messed up the whole time. So we were just like sleuthing like for half a day trying to figure out what the hell was going on. But that's just kind of it, you know, like obviously I'm not like super close with any of them, but they're very easy to work with and I enjoy working with them. They're cool guys. Nick is Piplup. No, that's true. I was genuinely the presents video. I could not wait for that one to be uploaded because that like it was a weird instance. Okay, I love Megalovania, but we're not gonna listen to this. It's too distracting for my brain. What was I saying? Oh, just the whole like, dude, what is this music? Hopefully that's good. Thank you, Pikacon. I appreciate it. It's honestly, it was just a lot of practice with the editing. I don't even remember exactly what I was saying before. Working with them is a lot of fun. I do wish I had more opportunities to like meet people in person, but I'm just not gonna knock what I've been able to do with this job. It's very, very cool. Very unique too. It's kind of hard to describe to people though. Like especially family members who just didn't really grow up in a generation with YouTube. Not as difficult to explain as what the people I work for do, but it's still a little annoying. Not annoying, that's not the right word. It's just, like, sometimes it's difficult to, like... Am I crazy for thinking these songs I'm getting are just, like, not it? They're not even bad songs. They're just not the vibe I'm looking for. Who responded? I'm just curious. Yeah, go for it, Aspen. And yeah, Nick and Brent especially are actually really good at responding to Q&A stuff. YouTube is so weird, man, because it's like, you can't really blame anybody for it, but like people kind of view people like that as like kind of celebrity icons. They're really just normal guys. And it's nice to know that the Party Crashers in particular haven't really let it go to their head. Like, they're still super chill. And, just a good time. What was the question about? I mean, I could go check, but I don't really feel like it. God, I can't draw this hair right now. What's happening? Nah, because, okay. And yeah, like I said, I can't really blame you, like, people for seeing it like that. I viewed, what's a good example? Like the Game Grumps. Those were, like, huge inspirations for me. So I wouldn't, nowadays, I probably wouldn't be, like, starstruck if I met them, but I would definitely have that feeling of, like, oh my god, it's that person. You know what I mean? But really, we're just normal people. We wake up, eat, poop, sleep, same as you. SoundCloud? Are you recommending like SoundCloud to listen to? The only reason why I'm not doing that right now, or like I might not do that, is because I'd have to find like specific songs and like make sure they're uncopyrighted. I know SoundCloud's pretty good about that, but still. Oh, what's his favorite Pokemon game? What is his favorite Pokemon game? Clearly, it's not Gen 2. Still a little butthurt about that when he said, who plays Gen 2? How dare he? Oh, you sent a link. That's not... Yeah, Asmin, it's not there. I think Marin tried to send a link a while ago too. And that did not go through. If you could like, I don't know if you have Discord or something, but like honestly that's the easiest way to get stuff to me. Cause I'd love to listen to it. I love music. But I may not listen to it on stream right now. Legends Arceus. Yeah, that checks out. Legends is such an interesting game. It's probably some of the best Pokemon content recently. And it's still not even like that good. It's good, don't get me wrong. It's just like, why they gotta spend so little time making the games? It looks ugly.
Blow up the Mako reactor and then we out.
Okay.
What actually is pronounced Mako reactor?
All right. Well, this is clearly Final Fantasy VII, but no. Some random guy just talking about the Mako reactor. Oh. Marin. Why would I draw the thing you were thinking? I just draw silly. I don't know what to tell you. Don't worry, it's not that. Yeah. Look at that. It's skewed. Now it has some kind of perspective to it. Maybe not that much. Schnart and Holga. They're not even. I mean, they're real. But right now I'm drawing the main character. Okay. What is this? This is a character that I have. So I wrote a pilot episode for a cartoon that I would like to pitch someday. Because that's like honestly low-key my like biggest dream is to be able to like create a TV show, like an animated TV show too. That would be so cool. So I have a bunch of different ideas. This one's like the one that I take a little more seriously. Or at least when it comes to like lore and stuff like that. Oh my god, please just okay. That's still not good. That's why, and like the trisection, those characters, that's more of a, if I pitch it, it's supposed to be like just a silly comedy thing that would be pretty easy to make. It's just like fun, you know? But this one, like I would want to have an actual story with. Let's do this. See, these outlines are actually pretty helpful. H05 is a secret code. I can tell you what it stands for. It's actually not that. It's not that deep. It's human-05. Basically, the concept, and I won't get like super into it. And technically, it is copyrighted, so you can't steal the idea. But it's basically like these humans were like cryogenically frozen fetuses, which I know sounds kind of weird, but that is possible. Sent like really deep into space. The concept in this world is that on Earth we ran out of resources, so they sent a bunch of babies out into space to repopulate and like bring back the humans that remain. And this character got like lost compared to the other ones. He's not really a robot. He's just like a test subject. He has a little bit of mechanical stuff in him. There's like actually like a little chip in his brain. But he's human, you know. He's just a guy. But like his little pod gets separated from the other humans, and he grows up on this alien planet, like completely different. What am I yapping about? Yep, that's the thing. It's the lore. Just Ken from Barbie. This is like his this isn't the normal clothing, but this is his like human clothing. This is the clothes that they have to wear when they're like doing like they're doing things in like the suits. That's all I'm gonna say, because I can't really describe it any further without actually like visualizing it, which I don't have. That's the deal with it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's why creating your own kind of thing is kind of important. Pokemon, it's interesting because such a huge franchise. I mean, I wouldn't see a problem with you like creating something that's similar to Pokemon. I still feel like it's too high. He's wearing skinny jeans that are just a little too high for him. They get rid of the outline now. Yeah, have fun. Stealing my idea. You don't even know half of the lore. Yeah, that's kind of like the bare bones. Man, I don't like drawing digitally very much because then it just doesn't show off. That's not good. It's different. That's fine. I'll probably continue this at some other point. Like sometimes you just gotta draw the character T-posing so you can get an idea of like what they're kind of supposed to look like overall. Yeah, they all die from lack of oxygen. That's actually the spoilers finale. You heard it here. You could steal it, Marin. I literally copyrighted this. Like I could sue you. This is like the one thing I've copyrighted. But yeah. Alright, I got one more thing. And we're not gonna complete it, but I think this might be a fun little event. Let me just turn off the screen for 1 second. Okay. So, how did I copyright it? I can explain that later. So, I have this thing where I just kind of tier TV shows, and I have like a bunch of movies here that I need to tier. So I think it would be fun to do it on stream as opposed to just doing it on my own. And maybe I'll share my TV tier list at some point. But yeah, and I'm definitely not going to go through all these right now. I just figured I'll throw in what I feel like talking about today. Don't copyright something only to sue your friends. That's not a reason to copyright something. Copyright it so you can protect it. Your own idea. You know what I mean? Mid opinions. Alright, we'll see about that. I like making hot takes, but only if they're justified. I don't even know where to start either. I guess we can like go into... Alright. This isn't even going to be like tiered specifically within the tier list right away. This is very much... Jack and Jill better be X tier. What does that even mean? Is that like the top of the tier list or the bottom of the tier list? Oh my god, Dunkaccino. I forgot Dunkaccino came from that movie. So I'm just gonna say like cream of the crop, right? This is the... I don't know why it's... Why is it like... Why it look like that? Okay. Yeah, that's like the best movies of all time, right? You literally can't beat them. And I'd say this is like the amazing tier. Like it's really, really good. And I'm probably gonna make more tiers just to like specify things. But this is how we're gonna start it. Good movie. Nothing special. You know what I mean? Has a lot of issues. Isn't terrible. And then not good. Now, like TV shows, in my TV show tier list, I don't even have a single show in the not good category because I feel like I have to finish the show in order to really give it a good enough opinion. I'm not alright. Yeah, I'll talk for a little bit. What was I gonna say, dude? Yeah, no, I don't even have like a show in the not good thing because I feel like I need to watch the whole thing. But also TV shows are much more of a commitment than movies. So I think there's a much higher chance that I'm going to throw something in not good. Anybody else hear that motorcycle? That's so silly. All right. Some of these movies I might even have to rewatch. I just know I've seen these movies. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Let's start off wonderful. I don't think anybody here has seen Dancer in the Dark. I want to see. I know. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I said I gotta wait for PikaCon. Sorry, that was gross. I think I put the Drake and Josh movie in here. Did I not? I can't really like control F here. I have seen it though. I don't hate. All right. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, Dancer in the Dark. Yeah. No, I hate this movie. And in fact, I might even need to make another tier for this. Hold on. Not that. Add a row below. And then we're gonna make it garbage. This movie, and I'm not gonna get too into specifics because like who cares? I don't understand how it's so critically acclaimed. It like genuinely made me angry. I watched it in class. Oh, what? You saw Dancer in the Dark in theaters? I don't even think this came out in theaters. This was like it's some indie movie that like got really popular in like certain film circles. And it sucks. It's about a woman who is going blind or deaf. No, I think it's deaf because like she really or no, maybe it is blind. I don't remember. But basically her son is going to have like the same condition and she's trying to make money for her son to have like the surgery to fix it. So she's just like sacrificing herself. And it seems like a very noble thing to do. Hold on, I'm talking about it. I'm talking about this. Basically, she gets put to death at the end of the movie for something she didn't even, like, do. And it just, like, I was furious. By the end of the movie, I remember I was watching it in class with my friend Nash, and I, like, turned to him and went, I want her to die because I know that's when the movie will end. That's how much I hated this movie. Unironically. It was just, I could not believe it. Yeah, it's actually super simple, just C. And as for Detective Pikachu, personally, I feel like I need to rank some other things, and because sometimes I need to like have perspective with other things, right? So throwing in like my favorites and my least favorites makes it a lot easier to kind of work certain other movies in. So Detective Pikachu is gonna make it on the list eventually. What sentence? Rank Hamilton. Oh my god. Oh, Hamilton. Where is it? Alright. I feel like that's also something I need perspective on, but I care less about it. Yeah. That's what I think about Hamilton. I get that people like this movie, and it's very popular, and it has good music, don't get me wrong. It's not that good. That's fine. It's personally, this is, I need a neutral category. No, but I wouldn't even say this one's neutral. I personally don't think it should go up another tier. I can really respect what it went for and what it does. It just... Yes, I know I'm running low on storage space. Oh, okay, the render failed. That's fine. Yeah, it's just... I don't know how to describe it. Because I'm not big into history. See, the problem with the movies is I feel like I have more bias in this than the, This is the chats chart. I mean, I can just decide that not to be the case. Alright, tell you what. Alright. I'll make another one. I'm not putting it in amazing. Yeah. Great movie, not for me. I think that's fair, right? Because it's still I'm giving it the respect it deserves. It's just not like that. It's been a long time since I've seen Bug's Life, though. I'm gonna be honest, I may need to rewatch it just to feel like I have a... Because I remember really enjoying it, but it's been a long time. I want to throw something else in there. What do we got? Oh, is this Incredibles 1 or 2? Oh, this is definitely 2. Alright, we're going Incredibles 1. This is not my favorite movie, just for the, just so you know, but this is one of the best movies of all time. Like, unironically, The Incredibles is so good. It's like before superhero movies became popular, you know? Like, it was like a parody on superheroes, and like, just such a good story. It was so fun and different back in the day. I can go to Nemo. But yeah, that's just... I wouldn't put Incredibles at the very, very, very top, but it deserves to be in the top tier, if that makes sense. It's so good. Hello, Smooth McGroove. Let's see, that's the other thing. When you say a movie, I have to, like, find it. Finding Nemo. That's really interesting to me. I think that might also deserve to be in the top tier, but it's not as good as Incredibles. Alright, I'm gonna put it here, but it's not going above The Incredibles. I mean, regardless of the internet treating characters certain ways, it's such a good movie. And talking about Finding Nemo as well, I think it's also really good. It's just like got fantastic characters and like just really good. It's just well done overall. Like, I really don't have any specific complaints. It just doesn't really stack up to Incredibles. I would say I agree with that. I have to like double check all the Pixar stuff I've seen, because like I can't even remember all of them off the top of my head. Oh, I may as well hit Incredibles 2. Okay. Ooh, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there. This is Incredibles 2. So, Incredibles 2 isn't even like, see, clearly I'm putting it's not terrible. Right? I don't think it's a bad movie. It just does not only does it not compare to Incredibles 1, but also just feels like a slap in the face to the like original Incredibles. Like, and all the characters are just not the same characters. Even if you say they are, they're very, very like just exaggerated versions of themselves. The villains suck. Like, Syndrome was so much better. I don't even remember the villains' names. And like the twist villain, like, there was no reason for it. There was no, like, it just happened, you know? I actually did like Elastigirl The Incredibles 2. She was like one of the only good characters, like in terms of development, but she was just put in a not very interesting story. So yeah, I can go to Black Klansman. It's been a long time since I've seen that one as well. Basically, when it first got released. I would also probably put that in Cream of the Crop. That's a really, really, really good movie. Yeah. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Yeah, they do give some character development to other characters who didn't have as much screen time in Incredibles 1. But, like, honestly, it just doesn't compare. In Black Klansman, as for Black Klansman, phenomenal story, phenomenal actors. Like, I don't even, because the problem is I don't even remember exactly about it or everything about it, but I just remember thinking it was really good. Oh yeah, we're gonna still talk about Incredibles 2. I'm down, because like honestly, I don't even need to like argue Black Klansman. Like anybody who's seen it knows it's that good. Why they need a twist villain fighting for the status quo? No, literally, like why do they need a twist villain? Syndrome was like perfect because it wasn't really a twist. It was just kind of like a surprise, and then he was just the villain for the rest of the movie. It was so well done. Oh my god, you're really gonna throw? I feel like, yeah, I should talk about it. See, the problem is I'm gonna have like too many movies in Cream of the Crop and not a lot in between. Mona. This is a recent Netflix movie that actually got canceled midway through when it was being developed because Blue Sky Studios went bankrupt. The animation thing. It was just animation studio, and it is so goddamn good. Like unironically, like I think I would put it there. And Finding Nemo is really good, right? Nimona, like, and I think I'm a little bit biased because like the humor struck a chord with me. But it was just fantastic with the representation, fantastic with the characters, fantastic just like commentary on just society itself right now. This movie rocks. And it's like such a testament of the movie literally is about not, going exactly with the status quo, and yet people like silencing people who try to change things up a little bit, and lo and behold, the movie itself got like canceled, right? But they still finished it, and it just shows that like these big studios are not trying to push like other people's ideals into the limelight. They're trying to silence it. It's so cool. To be fair, all Blue Sky had going for it was the first Ice Age and robots. Yeah, it wasn't doing that well, but they decided to make a good movie, and lo and behold, they go bankrupt. So, I think Nimona is the best Blue Sky movie to ever exist. Like literally, it's so good. I highly recommend it, especially if you have Netflix. Please watch it. Okay, where do I want to go here? I kind of don't want to go for any more like really good movies. I want to throw something else in the middle. I don't even know if I should have Ice Age in here. Yeah, I do. Although sometimes like I put the images in and I'm not even 100% if it's which Ice Age it is, Like automatically I'm like, oh wait, okay, this is Dawn of the Dinosaurs, but which number was that? I don't remember. I can throw Detective Pikachu in here. Okay. So this is really interesting. Because I wouldn't say Detective Pikachu is an amazing movie, but I would not feel comfortable saying it has a lot of issues. It's just like kind of it was like the Mario movie, right? It was just the kind of movie that was really good for what it was, but didn't really like break any new boundaries. The closest thing that really did was like have Pokemon be on the big screen and not in anime form. So like the story was honestly kind of mid, but seeing the Pokemon on the big screen and the characters were entertaining too, you know? It was the pacing was great, the visuals were great. Yes, it's a comfort movie. It literally is a comfort movie. And that's just like, that's the perfect thing to put into like good movie. And with that being said, I should put the Mario movie up there too, but I have to find it. Where is it? I don't know where Mario movie is. Ah, there it is, all the way down here. I would put Mario movie under Detective Pikachu, but they're kind of like one and the same. I'm not even gonna lie. Like they're just, they kind of fall under the same umbrella. In fact, I'd say the Mario movie, the only reason why it's lower is because it was so short and not in like a good way. I didn't watch the Sonic movie. Yeah, I never watched it because I'm not like that into Sonic. I was even like considering not really watching the Mario movie, but like, you know, I was at school and everybody wanted to see it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it. Oh my god, wait, do I have the movie I'm thinking of? Is this? Yes, it is The Last Wish. Oh my god. Has anybody seen Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? Also, banger movie. We were not at school when Sonic came out? Really? Sonic is the best Nintendo movie. So true. Where do I put Puss in Boots, though? Okay. I liked Nimona better than Puss in Boots, but Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was also phenomenal. Like, the animation, like, I'm so glad that there's, like, this new era of movies coming out after Spider-Verse that's just, like, that animation style, where it's, like, 2D animation on top of 3D animation. It's so good. Really? You didn't like The Last Wish? That's fair. I think it was phenomenal. Like, I was shocked by how invested I was. I was, like, because I was kind of dragged to that movie, not expecting it to be amazing. And my god, I was floored. Oh, Spider-Verse? Oh, that's easy. Second, let me find it. I have both Spider-Verses here, too. Saw it somewhere. Where'd you go, Miles Morales? How can I not find this? I'm looking for, like, red and black. That's, like, the main color scheme of that image. My lord. There you are. That's Into the Spider-Verse. Yes, that's the first one. Into the Spider-Verse. Actually, yeah. For a second I thought about it, but I'm like, no, this movie's too good. It was my favorite movie for a long time. Long time. It's still very high up there. It is like, and I'm not even that into Spider-Man, but it is a love letter to every Spider-Man movie ever. Oh, okay. All right, rushing through here. Where is it? I definitely have the second one here, but now I'm probably going to be even more confused on where to find it. Hello, where are you? Cross the Spider-Verse. Oh, here it is. Bonk. Okay. So, still a phenomenal movie. It is still a phenomenal movie, unironically. I just think by the end of it, And I know it's supposed to be like a, whatchamacallit, oh my god, cliffhanger, that's the word. Yeah, it's just, like, by the end of it, like, once the main story was over, there was just a lot of stuff at the end of it. And I was just kind of like, wait, this movie should have been over like half an hour ago. It's still really good. And I think it has, like, it might even have like better moments than Into the Spider-Verse, like in between everything. But like Into the Spider-Verse was so much like more cohesive. Yeah, I mean, I totally get it. I just felt like it was a little bit more fan servicey. Okay, dubstep, relax. And there's nothing like wrong with it being fan servicey. It just kind of pulls away from the story a little bit to me, which is like why. And I'll get to like Infinity War and Endgame, but that's why I like Infinity War more. Really, you thought the first was meh? I thought the first was like one of the best movies I've ever seen. But hey, to each their own. Either way, they're both phenomenal. And I cannot wait for the third one. Like, it might go down as one of the best trilogies of all time. Where else do I go here? I'm only going to go for a little bit longer. Maybe I should try to find a movie that's not good. Oh, easy one. A Star is Born. It is like so okay. That's a movie, you know. But I didn't like hate it either. It was just kind of like okay, all right. It was about a singer who like had mental illness. He kills himself at the end. Yeah, it's it's a movie. It's really not that good. Drake and Josh. I feel like I can't approach that yet. I feel like I gotta let that one cook a little bit. Your dad loves A Star is Born? Why? Why, dude? It's so cheesy. Oh my god, do I have Vice in here? Sorry, that's completely random. Vice is a movie that I have watched. I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, that was. What were they thinking in the Drake and Josh movie? It's not even a bad movie. It's just like what? But no, we'll get to it when we get to it. He likes girly movies like that. Interesting. I also Shrek. It's been so long since I've seen Shrek. Like everybody knows it, but that's another movie that I feel like I want to rewatch before I rank it. So indecisive now. Oh baby. All right, I know what I want to talk about. Violent Night. And I'm just gonna put it right here. Has anybody here, other than the people I watched Violent Night with, have you guys seen Violent Night? I kind of hate how much I love this movie. Like, of course it's not like top tier, right? I wouldn't consider this to be like cream of the crop by any means. But it was so well made for such a throwaway idea. Why? Why was it? It was an amazing movie. It was everything it needed to be. It was genuinely so good. Not as good as Across the Spider-Verse. No, absolutely not. It's still so good. Yeah, David Harbour did a phenomenal job. Literally. I could not believe it. What a great movie. It was perfect for what it needed to be, but it wasn't anything, like, actually super special. So, like, it's not that great of a movie, all things considered. It's just good. Rank Cars? I don't think I watched Planes, but I did watch Cars. Cars is interesting. I would put it in amazing. Out of all like the early OG Pixar movies, it's honestly one of the weakest, but it's not bad. It's still really good. Like it's just Lightning McQueen is a great character, but like their cars, you know, like how far can they really go with these concepts? Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's another movie that I haven't seen in forever, man. Oh god, it's just been too long. What was it? I don't even remember what it was, but when I see it, I'll know. Oh, yes. Coraline. So it's definitely in this tier, but I gotta think about where I'd want to put it. Perks of Being a Wallflower is so good. Oh my god. Okay. So, Coraline, based on a book, right? Like a surrealist horror film, claymation, or I don't even know if it was like clay specifically. This movie's phenomenal. I am debating in between these two. I would probably say here, it's like it terrified me when I was a child. And then I rewatched it, and I'm like, wow, this is a really good movie. Watch myself. Why are there children singing in this song? Okay. There's a sequel to Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I didn't even know. I did not put it above Puss in Boots. Marin, Coraline's great. It knows exactly what it wants to be. Puss in Boots is also phenomenal. Like, Coraline is just... I'm kind of a sucker for, like, the kind of movies that just are one and done, you know? And Puss in Boots technically is, like, one and done, but it's not. There's movies that came before it. It was still, like... I hadn't seen the other Puss in Boots, so it was still very easy to watch. They did a great job. But I think it just tells a better story. Oh yeah, no, it's such a traumatic movie. It is terrifying, and I have nightmares. Somebody from school I know has a fear of like button eyes because of this movie. There's like one other I was thinking about. Oh yeah, it was Perks of Being a Wallflower. We're gonna put so many of the good movies on first, and the rest are just gonna be like not as good. Where is Perks? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. No, we have to talk about Cocaine Bear. This movie sucks. What? You hate... That's crazy. Perks of Being a Wallflower, and it's also... Heroes is a banger song, too. Also, yeah, Cocaine Bear just is not a good movie. There's like one character that's funny, and then the rest is just not entertaining whatsoever. Like, and my dad put it on the TV, like, at one point, and I was like, dude, literally don't watch this movie. It's just not entertaining. And then he watched it anyways. I still have to find Perks. Perks, there you are. Perks of Being a Wallflower is... Oh, wow. There. Yeah. It's so good. And like at first you know what? Okay, I'm going to put it lower because I think the very beginning of the movie isn't as entertaining, but like the farther you get into it, it like hits. It is so good. Am I not entertained? Oh. I don't know. I said I was only gonna do a couple more, but like this is fun. I feel like there was like another one that I wanted to put on the list, but like it's just all gonna be the good movies. Oh yeah, Parasite. Parasite's really interesting because no, it's yeah. I wouldn't say Parasite is my favorite movie, but I think, me personally, Parasite might be the best movie I've like ever seen. Like in terms of like how well it was made, like what it was. I don't get anxiety watching movies actually very often. I have terrible anxiety as a human being. But I don't actually like watching a movie. I don't usually feel stressed. This movie gave me constant mini panic attacks. I could not believe it. It was so well made. Gotcha. No, dude, Parasite, and I would probably, because I think it's rated R. I'm pretty sure. So I'd wait a little bit, but this movie is amazing. And at the very beginning, it was a little bit like I was starting to get a tiny bit bored, but I was like interested in the characters, and then it just reels me in. It's so good. Yeah, no, this movie, if you want to see an actual horror movie and not just like for cheap scares, watch Parasite. That movie is terrifying in the best way possible. I don't have very many more to work with here. I believe this is Space Odyssey. Is that Space Odyssey? The top one. Oh, it probably is, because it would be like 2001 Space Odyssey. Elf. Hold on, I'm gonna do Space Odyssey. It's better than A Star Is Born. Everybody loves 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I'm all for abstract stuff, but this movie doesn't have any structure. It's just a bunch of stuff happening, and like there's some cool ideas here and there. It's just like, what are they thinking? That literally in the last 30 minutes, like 2/3 of it is just an acid trip. Like, I wish I was kidding. It's just colors. I told you, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, it's been a long time. I don't like feel comfortable rating it because I don't remember much about it. Other than like the bad CGI. I'm sorry. Ooh, Elf. Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna put it here because I honestly do think Elf is like pretty good. It's iconic, and like Will Ferrell's great. It's just not. I don't think it's very much for me personally. I don't really know what it is. It's just kind of, and like there's some really iconic lines in there that I still like to reference. It's just like the movie doesn't really actually make me invested. Yeah, Elf is hit or miss, honestly. I don't think it's a bad movie. This song's a banger. I'd have to get my friend Joey like in the chat next time for the Star Wars movies, because I think he'll actually be interested. Okay, so Chris, I thought you were just like making a joke saying it a bunch of times. Let's see. Do I want to... All right, you know what? I'm going to finish this row off down here, and then I'm going to call it after that. So, oh my God. How have I not even... Okay. This is the only movie that I might say is better than Parasite. Shawshank Redemption is, like, I don't like to throw this around often because nothing's perfect. Shawshank Redemption, if there's any movie that is perfect, it's probably Shawshank Redemption. It's just, everything is there. And like, I don't even want to say it more because, like, people need to just watch it. It's that good. We're just gonna leave it like that. Well, I can talk about Alien. I'll put Alien there. Yeah, you've said that, Marin, where you're like desensitized to it. Sometimes if you see something enough, it's just kind of like, all right, yeah. But it's just, everything is there. Like it's so good. But Alien is very good. It's not like anything super spectacular, I'd say, because it's like old and like a lot of the visual effects are kind of outdated. But this was like the first sci-fi horror movie, and it's so cool. So I have a lot of respect for Alien. And like they did a lot of cool stuff with the actors too, like surprise them without them even realizing it, like midway through a scene. I'm not gonna say which one in case people haven't seen it, but if you watch the movie, you can look into that. It's very cool. Oh my god, The Hangover. Okay. Yeah, I know this is kind of bleh, because the Hangover is just kind of like a guys get drunk and watch a movie. I think it's honestly pretty good. There's some stuff that really has not aged very well. So it's probably gonna be at the bottom of amazing tier, but it is very entertaining. I'm not even gonna lie, it is so fun. But a movie that's even better than it is 21 Jump Street. I'm actually hard debating which one. It's definitely above Violent Night. I think I enjoyed Spider-Verse a little more. Oh, The Hangover. It's about a guy who's gonna get married to somebody who he doesn't like, and so when they have a bachelor party, they get super drunk, and then they have a hangover where they don't remember anything, and they lose the guy who's or one of the bachelors. I forget if I don't think he was getting married. No, he was. They lose the guy who was gonna get married. Sorry, he likes that person. There was another character who didn't like his girlfriend. He was about to get married to them. They just have to find the guy, basically. 22 Jump Street next. 22 Jump Street is a lot less memorable to me, which automatically makes me think it has more issues. I'm gonna put it at bottom of good movie because I think it was still good. It just was not. It was not like the original. Like the original is genuinely so much funnier. It's like a great comedy movie. Because admittedly, I think comedy movies tend to fall flat a lot when it tells the story. Alcohol is not fun anymore once it becomes legal. It's just not the same. What the hell is this? I don't even know what that is. I'm looking at. How many more we got before I'm gonna call it? 5 more movies. Okay. Yeah, wait. Silence of the Lambs. This is the movie with Hannibal Lecter. Amazing movie. I wouldn't put it in cream of the crop. Yeah, I would put it there. It's definitely better than the rest of these movies under there. It's arguably better than Across the Spider. Actually, yeah, you know what? Dude, this movie's great. It's another like good example of like a horror movie done right. There aren't a lot of them, but it like genuinely is a horror movie. And it has a good story. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have watched that when you were a kid. It's a little scary. I don't want to go for like series right now because I'll talk about that at another point. I can go into Citizen Kane. Oh, Deadpool? Yeah, I can do that. Deadpool is an amazing movie. I also think it's amazing. Not as good as Spider-Verse. Yeah, I'd put it there. It's another one of those things where like it's a really good example of like parodying superhero movies. And I know like it isn't for everybody, but honestly, I think it was very entertaining and a very good twist on what superhero movies are about. Deadpool 2 is not great. Yeah, hopefully Deadpool 3 will be better, and hopefully it also doesn't die. Well, the strike is over now, but... Oh, you made a movie? Yeah, I'd say Deadpool 2 is not that good. It's not even like... Yeah, no, literally, it's not terrible. It's just really not... Oh my god. But I haven't seen it, so I can't rank it. That's cheating. Kung Fu Panda. The only reason why I don't want to go to Kung Fu Panda is because I have all 3 on here. And I feel like I have to talk about them all together. We only got 2 more spots left. So I gotta think about this. I did watch Chicken Little recently. Chicken Little is a good movie. There we go. Honestly, like nothing was like super crazy about that movie. It was a good movie, and I remember enjoying it when I was a kid. I just, when I look back at it, I'm like, man, I would rather watch other movies, you know. But I would say it was probably better than Detective Pikachu and Mario Bros. Movie because it felt like it had a little more substance. It felt like a little more like the writers gave a shit. All right, we got one more movie. Theoretically, where would I put your movie that I've never seen? I would make another tier and say I haven't seen this. Literally. It's the last movie I'm going for. We're gonna keep this dubstep music. Oh baby, Lion King. All right. Yeah, this is a good way to stop. Oh man. Why put Lion King above Spider-Verse? Good Will Hunting? I'll get to that next time. Good Will Hunting's also amazing. Summary isn't enough. How could I judge a movie by its summary? It's 1 second. But that's not a movie. A feature film is roughly like 2 hours. I think I'm gonna drop Lion King here. I think I enjoyed Spider-Verse a little bit more than Lion King, but I liked Lion King more than The Incredibles. But either way, all those movies in this tier they're phenomenal. Pika God, I'm not gonna include it because I'm also probably gonna show this to other people as well. Mostly just to like, because I like getting people riled up over my opinions. So they're gonna look at it and be like, "What is that?" So that's basically the reason why I'm not gonna add it to the list. Maybe at the very end I can make the YouTube chat tier list. But right now this is what I'm gonna work with. Lion King is just Animal Hamlet. Yeah, you're kind of right. It's well done. The animation's beautiful. I love the characters. And yeah, so that's. Here's the tier list for now. Okay. For right now, this is what we have. We have a lot more movies to go through, and I'll try and find time to look at everything, or like look at everything that you guys wanted me to watch. So I'll probably rewatch Bug's Life. I don't know if I'm gonna rewatch Shark Boy and Lava Girl because I just don't want to, but I may still do it. I'm not gonna do this next stream. But this is what we got so far. And we'll get to it. We'll get to it eventually. I think next week I'm probably gonna go back to PokeMMO. Oh, you mean Bicycle Thieves? I love. No, I don't. Yeah, like the OG. I watched that in class, so I was like, well, yeah, I did watch Bicycle Thieves. I don't know what this image is. What is this image? Yeah, next week is gonna be PokeMMO. At least that's gonna be the plan. And I may skip weeks every so often, but like I think I'm enjoying the once a week kind of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Hope y'all enjoyed this stream, and we'll be back to more tier lists. I'll try and get my friend Joey in the chat whenever I talk about Star Wars, because that man is a Star Wars fanatic. But he also isn't the kind of Star Wars fan that is gonna get butthurt when I put it somewhere in a tier list that he may not agree with. So I don't know. It'll be exciting. It'll be exciting. Oh, Marin, you should try to convince him too. Okay. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And I will see y'all on the flip side. Peace.